those look like Narutaki a little bit.
It's always Decade's fault. CO is Decade's fault. That's why Decade's a mid-season power-up. Welcome everybody to Power Sunday.
Oh, then you missed some terrible things yesterday.
Well, yeah, I would have joined you, but I was tired and I had to go to work at 7 in the morning.
And you didn't want to watch Precure.
And also didn't want to watch Precure.
Trust me, it was not fun.
The movie made absolutely no sense.
It left since
Oh, you watched the movie last night?
Mm-hmm.
And just the movie?
The movie and some
No,
episodes.
We got through about
3 episodes?
yeah, something like that.
The movie made like absolutely no sense. And they broke the fourth wall numerous times. Like, Deadpool was begging for them to stop breaking the fourth wall.
Was it one of those moments that was like, hey people, send us your energy so we can send up a spirit bomb, yeah!
No, it was even
mean,
worse than
what?
that. They would literally have characters leave the scene through a magical door, go into a black void, and then directly address the audience in the theater and say, you need to point us towards where the other Precure are.
Oh, it's like a Dora Explorer kind of thing.
And at one
And
point,
they-
the bad
and
guy
those-
even sees them in the void and sees all the people in the audience with their miracle lights and decides he wants to attack the real world.
Oh,
That those moments, they go into CGI mode.
And there's 2 different CGI. So there's the normal 2D that we have. There's their super fancy CGI. And then there's the MMD CGI that they use in the fourth wall break.
Oh,
I have expected that.
how something like that can make less than 0 sense? Who knows? But
Like I
they
said,
really-
Deadpool was begging for them to stop breaking the fourth wall.
It really felt like it was supposed to be 2 separate things.
But
I
no,
think
let's
it's
keep it at one. Let's just keep it one. You don't want to confuse the childrens.
Yeah, because there was the Sakura girl who was basically all CGI.
Until she had to recruit the Precors, and she goes to the 2D world. But when they go back to her world, they're all in 3D and CGI. Except for
I
when
feel
she,
sick just thinking
except for
about
when
it.
she uses her magic portal and then addresses the audience in a different CGI form.
I feel sick just thinking about it.
And the worst part is that the first time she goes into the black void, she says, "I look different." So you acknowledge that you look different when you're in the NMD CGI, but when you travel to the 2D world, you didn't say, "I look different."
It's very weird.
And yet the other characters acknowledge when they went into the full CGI world and she got her translucent sleeves, this must be Sakura's true form.
It's so weird.
Yeah, it seems like it's a giant headache just to watch.
Also furries.
Of course, why not?
Too many furries.
There was only one furry, but it was enough. One of the secondary protagonists was basically just a blue wolf. And apparently she can stand on 2 legs if she wants to.
And then they turned her into Thanos.
Then they turned her into basically Naruto with a fox mask.
Yeah.
Thanos snapping powers.
Oh yeah, she had Thanos powers. She could turn people into origami like dresses.
Yeah, all this stuff sounds really riveting. So, hold that thought. I need to go get my beer. I've been working for 13 hours. I need it. Ice cream didn't help earlier.
Unfortunately, we're going to have more of that duty to deal with tonight as we have Glitter Force at the end of the broadcast. But at least we're starting with Time Force.
Lego Incredibles, you're gonna load. Yeah, that's alright. We're doing like episode
7.
9, aren't we?
It's 7. Because we've missed a couple of weeks. Because I've been working on Sundays so late that I don't usually get home till like close to midnight. Kind of takes the energy out of your sails when you have to like, oh, it's midnight. I have to broadcast for 2 hours now.
Of course. Incredibles, are you gonna load? Are you just gonna be stuck on this Munich Square loading screen the whole time?
Yeah, that was another thing. Last night for like the entire movie and like one of the 3 episodes we watched, Ferbus was just a giant loading wheel.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is he one now still?
No, he's working. He was working now, and he fixed up halfway through like the episode, but it was just like for like the entire movie, it was just a loading wheel for Ferbus.
Oh, Discord does that sometimes.
Discord knew how bad the movie was. They didn't even want to show Ferbus's face.
Let's see. Yeah, that's right. It's time to change your actual character with good movability.
Henshin.
I really want my secret belt. Really badly. It's not gonna be here till the 17th. Stay you. It's a dark spell on my lap.
What kind of issue?
So, I'm ready with the movie.
You got Time Force queued up?
Time Force?
Yeah,
Ferbus?
I do.
Yeah, I've got it.
Time Force, you're under arrest. We don't want any trouble. Now give.
Alright then. 3, 2, 1. Time for Time Force.
Oh.
Time Force, you're under arrest. We
That
don't want
sounded
any
really
trouble.
forced.
Now give yourself up peacefully.
Yeah. Basically, do we already defeat this guy, or am I thinking of another blue monster?
Who knows at this
Look at the
point?
power of their choreographed fighting.
Yeah.
Ah.
I have you trapped with my laser whip.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to think that this was the guy that the
It'll take more than that
the
to stop
Quantum
me.
Ranger was supposed to fight, but they did something else. I think.
Time strike. Dia.
I mean, I wonder who this episode is gonna focus on.
Pink Ranger?
Yeah, we
Oh, it's
got it.
obviously the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, that is one of the interesting things about Sentai, because they love to do those, the green screen attacks, I guess is the proper term.
Circuit, we need
You could literally substitute any ranger in.
Dispatching Time Force Megazord.
Yeah. Well, it would be kind of obvious with some Rangers because some of them have roundness in their helmets, and some are just flat out angles.
No, what I meant is that since the attack is usually has no actual contact with the monster, all they're using is a colored energy beam. Unless there's actual physical contact with the monster, you can pretty much use anyone you want. They could make this a Pink Ranger focus. All they literally have to use the stock footage of the Pink Ranger doing her time strike. You would never tell the difference.
Megazord, deploy Saber.
So is this episode going to happen in reverse?
Finish him.
Maybe.
Or is it just going to have two Megazord fights?
Can it really be considered a mangy bird when it's a ribbit?
Oh, well, if it's bird like. Good enough.
Because mange is like a physical condition. It's like lice, basically.
Yeah.
Another action figure that you will not be able to get from Bandai.
Unfortunately.
Nor the other one.
'Cause it wasn't until, like, what, 2014 that Bandai thought, maybe we should make villain figures for the Rangers to fight, so they aren't just fighting each other.
Or using the sisters, the Barbie dolls,
Yes.
or Raggedy Ann.
Yes. Because, yeah, that'll make sense. You have your 4-inch figures taking on a 8-inch Barbie.
Yeah.
Or a Raggedy Ann doll.
Which is even worse, because that thing is, like, large and tall.
Oh, don't you remember the time that the very few times that the Ranger has fought a monster and won?
I, Raggedy Andros, shall destroy you, Rangers!
Stupid. I hope you have good hands.